Japan is a country that takes immense pride in its food culture, where every dish tells a story, combining history, tradition, and incredible flavors. Today, we're going to explore 10 popular dishes in Japan that are as delicious as they are rich in heritage. Get ready for a journey of colors, textures, and unforgettable tastes. Sushi is perhaps the most iconic Japanese dish. Featuring vinegared rice paired with fresh, raw fish, vegetables, or even egg, sushi combines flavors that are delicate, yet bold. The vibrant colors of salmon, tuna, and avocado are as pleasing to the eyes as they are to the taste buds. The texture of the tender fish contrasts perfectly with the slight stickiness of the rice. Interesting fact: sushi originated as a way to preserve fish by fermenting it with rice, a method that dates back over 1,000 years in Japan. Ramen is a noodle soup that has captured the hearts of people around the world. With its rich, flavorful broth, be it miso, soy sauce, or pork-based, the noodles are springy and satisfying. The toppings, like soft-boiled eggs, green onions, and slices of tender pork, add a burst of color and texture. Interesting fact: ramen was actually introduced to Japan from China in the early 20th century, but it quickly evolved into a distinctly Japanese dish, with regional variations. Tempura is a light and crispy dish consisting of battered and deep-fried seafood or vegetables. The golden color of the batter is a visual treat, and the texture is incredibly airy and crisp, offering a delightful contrast to the tender ingredients inside. Interesting fact: tempura was introduced to Japan by Portuguese missionaries in the 16th century, though the Japanese perfected it with their unique battering technique. Takoyaki are savory dough balls filled with pieces of octopus, green onions, and pickled ginger. The exterior is crispy while the inside is soft and gooey, with bursts of umami flavor from the octopus. Drizzled with takoyaki sauce and topped with bonito flakes, these bite-sized treats are a popular street food. Interesting fact: originating from Osaka in the 1930s, takoyaki was created by a chef named Ikeda, who experimented with different fillings for okonomiyaki. Often referred to as Japanese savory pancakes, okonomiyaki are made with a batter of flour, eggs, cabbage, and various ingredients like pork, shrimp, or cheese. The dish is grilled to a golden brown, and its texture is a perfect balance between crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. Interesting fact: okonomiyaki originated in Hiroshima and Osaka, but both regions have distinct ways of preparing it, with Osaka's version being a mixed batter and Hiroshima's featuring layered ingredients. Udon are thick, chewy wheat noodles, often served in a hot broth with tempura, tofu, or vegetables. The texture of udon is hearty and satisfying, and the broth, typically made from soy sauce, mirin, and dashi, adds a savory depth of flavor. Interesting fact: udon's origins can be traced back to the 9th century, when it was brought to Japan from China. It became widely popular in the Kagawa region, which is still known for its udon today. Sashimi is the art of raw fish sliced into delicate pieces, often served with wasabi and soy sauce. The texture is silky smooth and the flavor is incredibly fresh, with the subtle sweetness of tuna or the rich umami of salmon taking center stage. Interesting fact: sashimi is said to have evolved from the Japanese tradition of eating raw fish, which dates back over 2,000 years. Tonkatsu is a breaded and deep-fried pork cutlet, usually served with shredded cabbage and a rich, savory sauce. The exterior is crunchy and golden, while the pork inside remains tender and juicy. While tonkatsu has become a beloved dish in Japan, it was actually inspired by Western-style breaded meat dishes, introduced to Japan in the late 19th century. Onigiri are rice balls often filled with pickled plum salmon or tuna and wrapped in a sheet of nori or seaweed. The sticky rice has a satisfying chew, while the filling offers a burst of flavor. They're the perfect portable snack. Onigiri has been a traditional food in Japan for centuries, and it's often made for picnics, school lunches, or long journeys. Miso soup is a staple of Japanese meals, made with a base of fermented soybean paste. The soup is rich and savory, with a slightly salty taste. The tofu cubes and seaweed add texture and a delicate contrast to the smooth broth. Miso soup is believed to have originated in Japan over 1,000 years ago and remains a daily part of most Japanese diets. From the delicate flavors of sashimi to the savory richness of ramen, Japan's cuisine is as diverse as it is delicious. Each dish tells a story of culture, history, and craftsmanship. What's your favorite Japanese dish? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more cultural and food adventures.